if there is availability of power to cast out demons, it's a sign that the kingdom of God has come. So you might be a Christian, but you will be living your life in such a way that it is evident that the kingdom of God, which is supposed to come, have not come. Most of the problems that are caused in our lives are caused by demons. These are spirits who, most of them existed before you and I. One man was casting out a devil, and I was watching, and the devil said, I will not go. I am an ancient spirit. I tormented Elisha and Elijah. Who are you? So these demons have existed before you were born. And they are the cause of, I don't want to say all, but I will say as much as I know, they are the cause of many or most of the troubles you go through. Demons are the cause of them. You'll be surprised how you will put a name to it. Ephesians, meanwhile, it is not the person. It is actually a devil. If you're able to cast out demons, it should be a sign to you that the kingdom of God has come in some measure. Don't think because you're a Christian, the kingdom has come. The kingdom has to keep coming. That is why they asked him, teach us to pray. And in that prayer, there is something about kingdom, right? Thy kingdom come. You're a Christian, but he's asking you, that is how you should pray. Whenever you pray, you should ask that the kingdom will come. So casting out devils by the Spirit of God is one of the signs that the kingdom has come. In your situation, you might be going through a certain situation and the devils will be there, and you feel there is no power to cast them out, or they have become residents in that situation. It's a sign that the kingdom has not come in that situation, and you have to ensure that you go to your father and ask him that the kingdom should come, so that you can cast this Satan out. Every place, everything on this earth is influenced, or everyone is influenced by a spirit one way or the other. I'm not saying it's influenced by an evil spirit. It's influenced by a spirit. God is a spirit. So everything around you, you yourself, including everyone around you, is influenced by a spirit. No land is freely available. Every land has two owners. Every land, every house, whatever, has two owners. The land is there. Before you went to buy it, there was a spirit who had come to buy it already. So you could be living in the room, and a spirit will also be living in the room. One man in a vision, he saw that he had gone out and he saw a small house on his compound. He went down and knocked on that small house, and a squatter came out. A spirit came out, an ancient spirit, some many years ago. So the spirit said, I've been living here. This is my house. That's your house. This is my house. We all live here. So that spirit was assuming to be the spiritual owner of the land. Many of the troubles you will face in your own household are caused by demons. As a matter of fact, every place I have ever rented and stayed in, by the first 3 days, I see the kind of spirit who was already resident there before I came in. The first place I rented, I realized that I was having this attack. I saw a certain woman and her child, and the woman said she was living there before I came, so she's not going. And I remember I told her that the rent was very difficult to pay. I paid it alone. I didn't pay it with her, so she has to leave, and I sacked her from the room. You know what would have happened? You loved this nice young woman and you married her, then you people rented a nice place to live in, right? But all of a sudden there is fight. You don't love her again. You feel like you want to divorce. All of a sudden she's not excited about you again. All of a sudden there is no peace, and you'll be thinking, no, this is buying this year. That is not it. Demons are in the home trying to find ways to make sure that there is no peace. He said he visited a couple, and whilst he sat at their hall, he slept off and he had a dream. And in the dream, he saw that there was this two old men who were seated in the couch. Then he asked them, who are you? They said, our name is divorce. The cause is not Subai. They said, we are the cause of all the divorces you've seen that has happened in this household. So he sacked them. Then the next day he called this couple. He said, what is going on between the two of you? They said, we didn't want to tell you, but we are actually filing for divorce. Then he said, no, it is not of God. They were devils and they have been dismissed. So these things are real, and it's not just where you live. You go to your workplace, there are demons there. You are the only one who came there for salary. There are other people who came there for other things. There are devils there. You buy a new car, don't assume that is it. There might be a devil there. You rent a place for church. Just because you come to do church there does not mean Satan too will not do church there. He was doing church there before you came. You'll be surprised. You can have a place for church and Satan will be living there. Sometimes it's not as if he doesn't know that he doesn't have to live there. He knows, but he's not just living because you want him to live, because he's been defeated. You know that when there are quarters on a land, even if the land is for you, you cannot remove them. They can fight back. You bring macho man, if he also has money, he will bring macho men. The only way you can remove him is if the matter goes to court and the land commission helps the situation and They say the land is yours. But even after that one, if you come, he can still say, I'm not going. Unless you bring police to enforce what the court declared. Yes. So the fact that the squatter on the land knows that the courts has ruled the case against them does not mean they are going to leave. The fact that Satan or demons know that Jesus has finished the work and they have been overcome and they are overthrown does not mean they will live without a fight. Don't be assuming around you that how you are feeling is normal. You are feeling unwell, you are feeling sick. Don't be assuming it's normal. Business is not going on well. Don't be assuming it's normal. Marriage is on breakdown. You can't always attribute it to spouse attitude. No.